Hello, welcome to Supreme Ruler Cold War AAR. Alright, so let us begin. First of all, let's turn out music a little too loud. Probably hard to hear me. Alright, there we go. First of all, the first video you saw was the wrong file. Well, it was the right file, but I forgot to say it crashed when I saved. So I can't use that video, and I'm sorry I took it down. This new video, hopefully, should work for you guys. Alright, let's start the campaign. Those who didn't watch, I'm going to be the United States. Since this is a new format and everything, I'm going to go pretty easy on myself. Allow government change. I guess, yeah. I mean, if I fail, I want to become a dictatorship. Also be capitalist. Of course, I'm going to be a very popular person, so it won't be necessary. Okay, I never want to see this topic again. Goodbye. I don't care about that. That's the same thing we saw earlier. Yeah, I know. This is the first important message of the game. First one. It says the USSR has successfully completed a test detonation of the atomic bomb. No. We're basically saying no. We will not do this. Condemn. But of course they're gonna do it anyway, because they think they're so strong. Well, eventually they will die from within. Sounds scary, doesn't it? We look spooky in Washington. Well, my parents talking about Kingston or New Seattle. Anyway. There's Bermuda. It's not better than this now. Okay. Okay, first of all, we have a few things we want to do economically. That includes locking out our ministers, locking out our research guy. I want to increase this to 12 million. Also want to take out the initiative. You sick. I want to increase military salaries to 7.5. 7.5, and military maintenance to 2.5. This is to secure the U.S. military and make sure they are stronger than they have ever been. 10 paratroopers are to be ordered to be trained of the remaining reserves of the U.S. Army. Another 5 Amtraks are to be trained. Not only that, but I want 10 LVTs to be trained. I also want 5 Pershings on order. As for tactical bombers, I want 5 Thundershots on order. I want 10 Panthers on order. So I don't know why. I want 10 Thunderbolts and 5 Peacemakers. I also want 3 Barracudas, 2 Midways, 2 destroyers and 2 frigates, as well as 2 transport ships. As for research, it's a simple process. I tend to do this one. Stupid guy. No. I don't want to research that. Technology first. Then we get to other stuff. I will choose what I research, not you. If anything, I want the B-58 Hustler. Not you, stupid person. Not you, stupid person. The space race is very important, as shown here. I'll read it to you in case you can't see. Weaken the opposing spirit, improve international relations. Research projects required, both facilities required, and achieve man on the moon. The alliances are to be made effective immediately. With Greece, Turkey, West Germany, to Asia. Well, actually, Oceania first. We have Australia, Japan, South Korea, and the Philippines. Our full defense is committed to the border state of South Korea and West Germany. Oops, wrong one. That's Taiwan. Never mind. Philippines. I think they like us because we gave them independence. I built this stuff. I want to know ceasefires. It's the few wars that will happen in the Cold War. I want to know how they're going. Now, it is on to very important things to build. One of those important things that will outcome the war is oil. However, we cannot build nearly on the scale we could in the modern day United States. What we need to do is very simple, and that's to build about 18 oil wells. There should be plenty, 12 to 18. To be on the safe side, we're going to go 18, because then it will take more time and will cause our economy more trouble if we don't build enough. We could add on, but it would take a lot more time than to do it now. And it's a lot less time to dismantle it than it is to build. Now then, on to diplomacy. There's a few, we're tied between Spain and Iran. This time, however, we're going to go with Iran first. Iran is very self-sufficient and should give us many resources should we get them fully on our side. We shall commence the donations, not bribes, donations to the Iranian government immediately. Realize that donations part would have quotes around it if this were writing. Alright. Soon we should have enough funding into the Iranian government that should convert to our side promptly. However, it could take a few funding checks, as I call them. A few checks to get them fully on our side. Until then, however, we'll need to try our best. As you can see, the South Vietnam colony, backed by France, of course, and some of the European nations, are swiftly destroying the North Koreans. I mean, not North Koreans, Vietnamese. They're a weak country. And if they were to be destroyed early, it could easily be avoided with the Vietnamese, with the United States. Now they got Iran fully on our side. Some people call it Iran, I call it Iran. Fully on our side. We shall begin trades. As you can see, they have a great oil stock, as well as a fresh water stock, which we like to invest in. Agricultural. Timber, no. Coal, yes. Metal ore, yes. Iran's very self-efficient. Power, yes. We're trying to buy what we can to help our own nation. And we're going to give this all to you for $250. I'm making money there. Boy. Boy, because I'm my ally. The only republic not exactly friends with the Soviet Union heartland is Georgia. As you can see, there's a reason they made these colonies of the people. Because pretty much the Russian Soviet Socialist Republic was pretty much the Soviet Union. Because it had all the power, it had all the money invested into it, it had the capital, both St. Petersburg, which is the former capital for a little bit, and then Moscow. I mean, it had a lot of stuff in it, and most USSR funding went to the Russian republics. Second was the Ukrainian Republic, but that was suppressed due to their culture. I don't know what made Kaliningrad not want to be independent and keep with Russia. I don't know. But, well, right? I don't know what that was. Oh well. Israel, another country I forgot to ally with. We will eventually have to bring Israel into this mess. We might as well do it now. Israel, I have a feeling, will be a vocal point in Middle Eastern tensions. I'm just afraid Egypt will declare war on Israel. That's what I'm afraid of. What the heck is that? Alright. I still don't know what that is. See, I'm glitching a little. Great. Alright. We got lines there. It's now time to commence the troop deployments. Infantry and tanks are to be deployed immediately. Southeastern United States brigades that are currently allocated are to be sent over immediately to first Japan. No, stop it. Stop it. Okay, I'm gonna pause it. First business are troops on the west coast on the southwestern United States are to embark over to South Korea in the port of Ulsan, north of Busan. Military port. To military port. A little bit north of Busan and south of Ulsan. Immediately. The northeastern United States troops, not Chesapeake Bay, those are too vital, are to embark over to France to reinforce, what's it called? Western Germany. This is the last action we were hoping, I think I'll be taking today, because it's almost 13 minutes, 13-14 minutes when we get off. 2 more actions I will take today, hopefully. One is to undermine Chinese. If we can undermine the Chinese and make them an ally of the United States, that'd be great. And since we cannot fund insurgency in the Soviet Union, we will support the opposition. Well, the opposition they have. If anything, it will at least make their domestic approval rating go down. Just like they're doing to us. Alright, got a minute. So we're just gonna let it play out for a little bit and see what happens. Next time we'll try to get Spain and Sweden on our side, therefore securing the most of Western Europe. Say Andorra, Switzerland, and a Central European country, which was also vital to us, Austria. Hopefully, China's not going to be persuaded easily. In fact, during the Cold War, they criticized the Soviet Union for not taking a more aggressive stance on the West. Of course, China never went through with being aggressive, because they did not have the backing of the Soviet Union. In fact, it was the China wild cards, they called it, that allowed the United States to have a little bit of an upper hand, as they had better relations with China than the Soviet Union did for the later half of the Cold War. Alright, that's about it, folks. I will see you later. Goodbye.